Today on MTG Unpacked, we're getting stuck into an entire Commander Masters set booster box for patrons. So these things ain't cheap, going for about 430 US on TCG Player at time of filming. But it is an awesome set, released August 2023. So I thought it would be a good time to pick up a box and crack some for the patrons. So we have 24 packs of awesome goodness here. Let's introduce our first patron today. We have Taco Tuesday. Thank you for being a patron. And we're just going to grab 4 random packs here. No particular order. Alright, so let's get cracking here. So these are made in Japan. So they have the pull tabs. We might need to do the card trick here to build suspense. And I will be skipping past the commons and uncommons, but we do want to keep an eye out. There are a bunch that are worth $1 or more. So if you spot anything, let me know in the comments. Faithless Looting is decent. And Shrew Mountain. And art card here. 2-headed sliver. 2 heads are better than 1. There are a bunch of slivers in this set as well. Eldrazi Spawn. Flipping into an insect. Foil Sulphurous Blast. And Demonic Tutor. Ding, 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 ding. Mythic. We'll sleeve it up for you. Evacuation. And what is this guy? Lorhos the Tide Maker. Lorthos. Awesome. Alright, so grabbing the sleeves here. So this is actually one of the big hits. We're also hoping to pull a Jeweled Lotus out of this set. So that would be fantastic. On to the next one here. See what we can get for Taco Tuesday today. And hopefully I don't mess up the card trick here. And let's see. Nothing jumping out at me. Elvish Mystic Borderless is decent, I think. And then we have a Treasure Nabber. So there he is. Mischievous Monkey. Actually goes around this way. Monkey Goblin, I should say. And a soldier flipping into a dragon. We've got Rakamar. Nice foil. And Magus of the Wheel. Not bad. Krenko Mob Boss. Couple of rares in that one. And Verdeloth the Ancient. Okay, so second pack. Not quite as spicy as the first. Moving on to pack number 3 here for Taco Tuesday. Let me know in the comments. Have you opened any of this set? And if so, what was your best pull? So something like this. And then we got a Piano Nomad Captain. I think I sold one of those. Graded version on... Oh, there's Cansterville. Graded version one of these on eBay at one point. Fellwar Stone. Borderless. All that glitters. Nice foil mountain there. Elvish Mystic. Signed art card. Not too shabby. And then we've got a Spirit on the other side. A Satyr. Foil Shipwreck Dowser. And Arachnogenesis for the rare. Oh, another one. Zalortha Strength Incarnate. And another rare. What? Mangara the Diplomat. I did not know you could get quite so many rares as that. Okay, so I will point out, though, we don't have the textured foils in here. Or the foil etched cards. You can only get plain foil. Okay, final pack here for Taco Tuesday. There's a Yargle. And anything leaping out at me. Slimefoot the Stowaway. They had these portrait artworks here. I forget I think they call them profiles. And we have Azami Lady of Scrolls. There's one exactly like that. Then we've got an Elemental flipping into a Dragon. foil Pearl Medallion, not bad. And Steel Shaper's Gift, nice artwork on that one. Another rare, Sakiko Mother of Summer. And a Tachover. Yeah, so you will find lots of legendary creatures in this set. Let's see if I can fit. No, that's not going to fit in there for Taco Tuesday. We'll just balance those there. Take care of that later. Thank you for being a patron once again. Moving on, we have Jiggly 801. Thank you for being a patron. So 4 packs here. 1, 2, 3. So grab one from down here. 4. It's all random anyway, but just in case there's any clumping issues I don't know about, we'll do a bit of randomness like so. Okay, so next one, again keeping an eye out in the Kadama's Reach, there we go. In the commons and uncommons, Path to Exile Borderless is pretty good. And art card is Command Tower with the cool rainbow. Eldrazi Scion flipping into a Stone Forged Blade. Love the artwork on that one. A Carrier Thrall in foil. Vault of Champions. Not bad at all. Ashling the Pilgrim. And Anax Hardened in the Forge. Tetsuko Umezawa Fugitive. Okay, so that pack, not too bad. I think we can do better though. And I will be doing some pricing here, so we'll see if we get our money's worth. Get back to the, what is it, the 430 odd that we're hoping to recover. Okay, so here's Tygam, and I think we had a bit of a spoiler there. Thran Dynamo for Warstone is decent. Fact or Fiction. And then we have a Sentinel Sliver. Are you a fan of these slivers? Let me know in the comments. Then we have, okay, so this is what I spoiled, Doomsday Spectre. So we do have list pools here. I forgot about that. So, what is it? 1 in 4 set boosters would have the list pools. Exsanguinate, nice borderless art, and a Minotoo's Augury for the rare. Sower of Discord and Hannah Ship's Navigator. Okay, so lots of rares there for Jiggly 801. 2 more packs. Where has the spice gone? I think we used it all up with Taco Tuesday. Let's hope not. We want to get an awesome box today. And nothing really jumping out at me there. Next up, we've got Chainer Dementia Master for the art card. Followed by Sepraling, Phyrexian Golem, Cartographer's Hawk in foil, and Undergrowth Stadium. Not bad. Taser Karlov, actually got the playmat of that. Love the artwork. Rishkar and Gonti. I remember when I started playing in Standard, Gonti was one of the big players in the format. Alright, one more here for Jiggly 801. And the pull tabs are not working so great here, so let's see if I can get this out without doing too much damage. And we have the Beanstalk Giant. Return to Dust, looks cool but not worth a lot. Exsanguinate for the art card. And what else? Oh, an Eldrazi, hence the playmat today. On the other side, Elemental. We've got a Renowned Weaponsmith and Storm Surge Kraken for the rare. Oh, Perforos, God of the Forge, Mythic. We'll sleeve it up for you. We've got a Judith and some other commanders there. So, yeah, that's, I think, the best of the bunch here for Jiggly 801. Enjoy. And once again, I'll take care of the piles here later. Moving right along, we have MTG Matias. Thank you for being a patron. Grabbing 2 packs for you. Let's see if we can find that jeweled lotus today. I actually pulled a textured version. If you missed that video, link in the corner. Got that from a collector booster box and got that one graded as well through PCG. Kadama's Reach, nice. Then we have Endrixar Master Breeder, along with a zombie flipping into a thrall. This guy is really weird. Foil Opal Palace and Song of the Dryads. I think that one's decent. Decree of Pain and Doretti Scrap Savant. Keleth, there's a Horse Commander. I know at least one viewer has a Horse Commander. Has some horse deck as well. I'm sure he'll comment on that. Maybe provide a link to the deck if you've got it. Thought Vessel, not bad. And Counterspell, borderless, is pretty good. Then we have a Generous Gift. Got the elephant there. I'm assuming that is the gift. A Servo flipping into a Core Soldier token. Maya Triton in foil. Arms Collector. Safara Sky's Blade. There's another one. I've got the playmat for that. Lashil, Izareth. Okay. So scooping it up here for MTG Matias. I think this stuff will fit in there. Perfect. Next patron. Holy moly, we have Shrew Mizzle. Thank you for being a patron. And the exclamation there was because we're grabbing 6 packs for Shrew Mizzle. And at this point, let's just rearrange things like so. Thank you for being a patron. So there are the 6 packs of awesomeness. So surely out of this lot, we can pull you a jeweled lotus. Fingers crossed, everyone. Alright, a Rot Shambler. Vandal Blast, borderless, nice. Then we've got a Grave Pact for the art card. Looks pretty cool. Treasure flipping into a Phyrexian Mirror. I don't remember that one. That looks cool. Portal Mage in foil and Kindred Dominance for the rare. I think that one may be sleeve-worthy. Gilded Lotus, nice. Experiment Kraj and some other commanders and other goodness. The collector boosters for this set are outrageous. You get 4 packs, I should say, per box. You're looking at about, I think they're like 380 something. So it's about $85 a pack for those. We did actually open some a couple of years ago when the set was released. So that was a lot of fun, although my wallet was bleeding for quite a while afterward. Loyal Subordinate, I like the artwork on that. And Exsanguinate, borderless, that is pretty good. Is that a, yeah, foil planes there. Bone Scythe Sliver. So what is that, the second Sliver art card, if I'm counting correctly. And then we got a bit of a spoiler here from the list. We have Witch Engine, nice Urza's artwork. Command Tower in foil, and it's doubling season, yes, mythic. Wretched Confluence, Emerald Medallion, holy moly, another rare, Sequa Deathkeeper. What just happened there, people? So, grabbing the sleeves, I know doubling season has been reprinted yet again. It's in standard, but you know what? We are very happy whenever we see it. Okay, pack number 3 here for Shrew Mizzle. Looks like another list pull. I keep spoiling those, but not much I can do. Alright, so see if we can get anything in the commons and uncommons. Counterspell again. That's usually about $1 or so. Then we have Dread Return for the art card. Looks pretty spooky. Not sure what's happening there. And list pool is Verdant Force. Does anyone recognize that set symbol? Not ringing any bells. Impulsive Pilferer in foil. Grand Abolisher. Not bad. Flawless Maneuver. And Rankle, Master of Pranks. Along with Melek. Okay, so we got quite a few rares in that one. I keep getting surprised that you actually get more than one or two, but these are set boosters, so they do tend to be a little spicier than the draft variety. And in case you're new to Magic, they used to have draft packs, which are just, you would typically only get one rare or mythic per pack. These days we have play boosters, but this was sort of in between. Commander Sphere, nice artwork on that. Frantic Search. And the Dragon. That would be another one of the big hits if we could find it. And what else? An Elemental flipping into a cat. Foil Idol of Oblivion. And Treasure Nabber, along with Psymaster Thopterist, Tooth and Nail. Talk about tons of rares here. Oh, it's a Goblin Zeta Hedron Grinder. So we're going to start stacking here for Shrew Mizzle. I'll take care of the team bags later. We don't have time to slow down too much for those. Next one. And Gutter Snipe. Always good to see some goblins. We've got Anixthea, Hand of Erebos. From, is that from Theros Beyond Death, I think, on reprint. Then we have a Servo flipping into an Ogre. Foil Letter of Acceptance. Rune-Scarred Demon, Commandeer. Xantia Sleeper Agent. And, okay, so that pack, a little bit underwhelming, but this final one here for Shrew Mizzle, I think we've done okay for you. I was sort of hoping for a little bit more spicy goodness. And we've got a Rorik's Bladewing. Reliquary Tower is decent as well. Path of Ancestry, I think that one not so much. They keep reprinting it. We've got Obscuring Haze for the art card. Treasure flipping into a Dragon Egg. A little bit of Game of Thrones flavour there. Supply Runners in foil. And Finale of Devastation Mythic. Yes! Torrential Gearhulk. Nice. Gisela Blade of Gold Knight. And Taser Karlov. How many rares and mythics can you get in one pack? I think that was stretching the limits there. So that is an awesome pull. One of the big hits in the set. Enjoy. Next up we have Scott Mason. Thank you for being a patron. We're grabbing 2 packs like so. And hoping once again for the Jeweled Lotus. We've got another list pull there. Lightning Greaves, that's pretty good. Faithless Looting, Borderless, and it looks like a Foil Mountain. Then we have a Balefire Dragon for the art card. Fantastic art there. Mishra's Factory, there's a list pull. Windcaller Avon. Lifeblood Hydra for the rare. Azami Lady of Scrolls. And the Dragon Mythic with the profile art. That is more like it. Tromo Kratos. Okay, so Scott getting one of the big hits in the set. Of course, the biggest hits are the textured foils and the foil etched cards, but we do not have any possibility of pulling those today. These are just the set boosters. And I don't know if the patrons would want to fund any collector boosters. I'm sure they can contact me on Patreon if that's something I want to do. Soul Ring is pretty much in every Commander deck, so good to see it here. Nice borderless Kadama's Reach. And then we have a Tusk Guard Captain. And what? That is not an elephant, is it? Okay, that's something else. Anyone know what sort of creature that is? Then we have a bird flipping into an insect. Foil Ghost of Ramirez de Pietro. Chromatic Lantern, not bad. Scourge of the Throne, nice one. Marin of Clan Neltoth. And what is this? Cajo Minimo Historian. Okay, so that was your second one there. So I think Scott did pretty well today. Enjoy the pulls. And next we have Kenny. Thank you for being a patron. So we have 2 packs going to Kenny. Let's get into more Commander Masters goodness. So what do you think about this set in hindsight? I think a lot of people thought it was way overpriced initially. You probably still think that, but there is definitely some value to be had here. We got Finale of Devastation. So there's the alternate art. That would be cool. We've got a Thopter on the other side. Bird Illusion. A Dread Drone in foil. And Rejuvenating Springs. That's pretty good. Ruby Medallion. And Sidisi Brood Tyrant. Alright, so that was actually a decent pack. Couple of nice rares there. On to pack number 2 for Kenny. We are still hunting for the Jeweled Lotus people. And let's do something like that. Dread Return. And our art card is Sakiko, Mother of Summer. So that goes something like that. What is Sakiko again? Is that like a lizard or snake? We've got a Saproling. On the other side, a rat token. Foil Sunspear Shikari. And an Archfiend of Despair Mythic. Not sure of the value of that one, but we'll sleeve it just the same. Hellkite Charger. And Urza Lord High Artificer Mythic. Another nice one. I have the playmat for that as well. Seems to be a recurring theme here. So grabbing a couple of sleeves. So we did actually end up doing pretty well here for Kenny. 2 mythics in 1 pack. Can't ask for much more than that. Alright, next up we have Rebecca Humphrey. Thank you for being a patron. So we have 2 packs coming right up. And I'm glad I could count because our next patron also gets 2. So we are right on the money there. Let's go something like this. There's a Squee. Cool Goblin Commander. Generous Gift, borderless art. And then we got Urza Lord High Artificer with the profile artwork. Fallen Ideal from the list. Foil Geode Golem. And Training Center. That is a solid pull. Gauta Primal Hunger 12-12 for 12. That is nuts. And Eudora Grave Gardener. Okay, so Training Center, I think, is the best one there for Rebecca. On to pack number 2. And if you've missed any of the Commander Masters videos on the channel, we've got a whole playlist. Link in the corner. We did not open a lot of it because it was so expensive, but it was definitely a fun one, especially those collector boosters. Next up, we've got Body Double. Nice signed art card. Followed by a Zombie and a Graveborn token. Foil Sunblade Angel. Vindictive Lich. Stitcher Giraffe. And Goraxy Tomb Shell, Zombie Turtle. What the heck? Okay. So scooping it up here for Rebecca. Enjoy the pulls. One more patron to go. It is Leanski. Got a nice Shockland there. Thank you for being a patron. 2 more packs and then we'll wrap it up. I'm really hoping we make it into the greatest hits playlist today. The greatest hits in channel history. Link in the corner, but if not, you have over 600 videos for your viewing pleasure. And let's see what we get for Leanski here. We got a Regal Behemoth. That is a Chonker. Eldrazi Spawn flipping into an Ogre. Then we've got Kemba Car Regent foil. Nice. And Bloodspore Thrynax. Along with Fairy Artisans and Nahiri the Lithomancer. Okay, so we even get some Planeswalkers in here as well. Final pack of Commander Masters. Let me know in the comments what you think about this set. And if you want to see an incredible variety of packs, check out our journey through Magic history. We open one of every pack, going all the way back to Antiquities. Link in the corner to that one. Let's see how we do on this final pack. Generous gift once again. Then we have an Oran Frostfang for the art card. Creepy looking snake. Then from the list, Glisser's Courier. Foil Frontier Warmonger. Stonehoof Chieftain, not bad. Sevin's Reclamation. Jazal Goldmane. And that wraps it up here for Leanski. Enjoy the pulls. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.